Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and the day is fast upon us. Tomorrow I will be leaving for a week at CES, and I'm sure, as most of you are aware, participating in a ScotteVest no baggage challenge for charity, in my case to benefit the Haiti plunge. Before I get started on my packing video, I wanted to let you know I'm shooting this video with my iPhone 4. It will be edited with iMovie and then uploaded straight to YouTube right from my iPhone. That's what I plan on doing while at CES. And I wanted to kind of do a little test run to make sure that it goes as smoothly as I hope it will now while I'm at home. So before we get into actually what I'm bringing to CES, let me just tell you about the jackets first. I'm going to be bringing two jackets. One is kind of an underlayer and then another as the top layer. The underlayer is going to be my ScotteVest 5.0 fleece. That's going to act as my gear bag. You know, most of us would probably bring like a briefcase or a backpack. I'm going to put all of my gear inside that fleece. Then the outer layer is going to be the newest jacket at ScotteVest, the Expedition jacket. That's going to house all my clothing. So I'll get to how I'm actually going to pack everything in a bit, but right now I want you to take a look at all the stuff I will be bringing on my no baggage challenge. So in my 5.0 fleece, which remember is going to act as my gear bag, I'm going to bring the following items. I'm going to bring this Lucky Packs 5400 milliamp hour backup battery. That will back up not only my iPhone, but also my Galaxy Tab, and I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to bring some business cards, not only my Gear Diary business cards, but also ScotteVest business cards, so I can hand them out as people ask me, why I'm wearing the same clothes every day. I have a Bluetooth keyboard that works with the Samsung Galaxy Tab. I have the Galaxy Tab itself. The reason I'm bringing this as opposed to anything else, number one, the size. It's obviously very small, lightweight, can fit. Number two, it does everything. It has Wi-Fi and 3G built in. It has a camera, so I can use it to take video and pictures and write articles for Gear Diary or upload video to YouTube directly from this. I'm bringing some headphones. I'm bringing a pen. This is actually a pen on one side and a stylus on the other side. I'm bringing a call pod. Instead of bringing, 6 different chargers, the call pod has one thing that plugs into the wall, and then all these different tips will recharge all of my other mobile devices. Of course, my airline ticket confirmation and my badge for CES as well. So all of that stuff is going to fit safely inside my ScotteVest 5.0 fleece. As far as the clothing that I'm bringing, that's on the other side. We'll go through that now. I have one baggie that has some sundry items: deodorant, toothbrush and toothpaste, some medication, a hairbrush, and a Tide stick or Tide to go to remove stains. The one nice thing about my personal ScotteVest no baggage challenge is I'm staying in one spot. So I can run to the drugstore when I get there and pick up, some extra deodorant if I have to. I'm going to have to buy a razor and shaving cream when I get there. And I can just put that in the hotel and use it while I'm there. But I do have a few essentials just to bring along. I have some Wet Ones antibacterial cleaning wipes just for my hands and stuff like that. I have one buff. A buff is kind of a multifaceted piece of clothing or material that you can use as a neckerchief or as a headband or in a variety of different ways. And then I have the actual clothing myself. In this packet or this bag, I have one ScotteVest Performance t-shirt and then another similar bag with one ScotteVest Q-zip. And I'll show you why I kind of have those packed that way when I get to the packing process. In here is another t-shirt and another Q-zip packed that way. This is one pair of the ScotteVest pants packed away in here. And then in this bag, I have 3 pairs of ScotteVest travel boxers and 3 pairs of socks. Now the socks are the only ScotteVest product or the only non-ScotteVest product that I'm bringing, but ScotteVest doesn't make socks yet. So I am bringing some socks that I picked up from a travel website that are, easily cleaned and things like that. So that is all the clothing that I'm bringing and all the other kind of sundry items, and all of that is going to fit in the Expedition coat. So let's get to the packing process now. All right, now it's time to pack everything. We're going to start out with the Expedition jacket. As I mentioned, this is going to be my clothing bag, if you will, for the trip. I'm going to turn it over on the back, because in this large pocket across the back, I'm going to put the Ziploc bag that contains the extra pairs of underwear and socks. It's going right in there like that. Tuck it all in, close it up. I'm going to turn the jacket back over, flip open for access to this large pocket here. This would normally be the iPad pocket, but I'm actually going to use it for one pair of pants. And the reason why I put everything in Ziploc bags is it just creates everything nice and flat, and that's important. Of course, you want to make sure all the air is out. I've been kind of doing that as I go along just to readjust it because air does get in it. But I'll put the other bag that has one Q-zip and one t-shirt in there like so. And that fits in nicely. And then I'm going to flip the jacket to the front. There's a large pocket here. It does have a rather small opening, and that's why I have these shirts individually packed. So I'm going to push the air out of these, and then I'm going to stuff them inside these pockets here. Once you get it in the little opening, there's plenty of room. It's just a matter of squeezing them through the little zipper opening first. So let me turn that this way so it's kind of straight up and down. That's also important, is to keep all the items up and down. That way they're not flopping around. So the only thing I have left are these three items. I can really put them anywhere. Now there is a, I think, waterproof type pocket over here, but I'm not going to put that there because I already have clothes and whatnot there. So I'm going to put the wipes and my buff right here in this pocket over here. That fits in quite nice there. And the other thing I have to do is find a spot for my toiletries, which I'm going to put in the outer pocket right here. That way I can access them easily when I have to remove them to put them on the belt. So there you go. The Expedition jacket is packed with all of my clothing. Alright, now it's time to pack my gear bag. So here is the ScotteVest 5.0 fleece. I'm going to start off on the larger inner pocket where I'm going to put my Galaxy Tab. Put that in there, along with the Bluetooth keyboard, kind of stacked right on top of it. Close that up. On the opposite side, there's kind of a long pocket that I'm going to put my travel documents in. That includes my boarding pass and my badge for CES and other things like that. And let's see what else. Over here, this pocket is made for your mobile device, like your iPhone or your iPod. I'm going to put my Lucky Packs in there. And then on the other side, I'm going to put my headphones. Not wiring headphones through here because I'm only bringing one pair of headphones. So if I was bringing more than one, I may wire some through, but for now I'm just going to keep them inside there. I'm going to turn the jacket open, and I'm going to put my call pod in the large pocket on one side. That has all my chargers and everything in it. I'm going to put some business cards up in this top pouch. And the only thing left is a pen and the charger for my Lucky Packs. So I'll turn the jacket over, put it on this pocket here. And I think I'll put the pen up here where it's close to my chest. And there we go. All my gear is now packed inside the ScotteVest 5.0 fleece. Alright, so here I am with both jackets fully packed, everything on. This is everything I'm going to be bringing for a week at CES. You can see it is a little bit bulky, especially in this area over here, but it's not uncomfortable at all. Actually, it's quite comfortable. I feel nice and snug with all this stuff surrounding me. The one great thing about all the ScotteVest jackets is they're all kind of counterweighted. So as you start adding stuff into them, it all balances out and really is not all that uncomfortable to wear. I actually believe I could fit more in here if I wanted to. The only kind of noticeably bulky area, again, is this area right here. And that's because I have the two larger pockets kind of stacked on top of each other. So underneath here in this pocket, remember I have my Galaxy Tab on my Bluetooth keyboard. And then I'm putting on top of that the most amount of clothing, which is in this general area. And that's where I have a pair of pants, a Q-zip, and a performance tee. So all that kind of stacked on top of each other does create a little bit of a bump there. But again, it's not uncomfortable. I can move it out of the way. I don't think it'll be any problem going through security just to take both of these off, slide them on the belt, and walk right through. Hopefully that's the case. So if you have any questions about any of the stuff I'm wearing, any of the stuff I'm bringing, please leave me a comment. Join me for this week at CES with No Bags. I will be obviously blogging along the way, posting videos on my YouTube channel as well as articles on Gear Diary. Check both. Not only about the No Baggage Challenge, but of course, things that are going on at CES. I hope you stick with me. I hope you bear with me. Again, I'm using my iPhone 4 for the whole thing, so apologies in advance if everything isn't as totally smooth as you're used to. I'm not going to be doing a lot of editing and stuff like that, but I hopefully will be uploading as much content as I can. So thanks again to ScotteVest. Thanks again to Dan Cohen at Gear Diary for doing this challenge with me and kind of commiserating over what we're going through over the next week. I think it'll all work out great. See you all on the other side.